Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to November 2023 General Monthly Reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. All right, Taurus, I will do my best to quickly go through these transiting planets this month, but we are very jam-packed with a lot of different energies, which I already know you have and are probably very well could still be feeling, because we just got through on Saturday the 28th. Today I'm taping on the 30th of October. So we just finished with the full moon in your sign, Taurus, 5 degrees. And so that very intimately affected you, no doubt, especially depending on the degree of your whatever planet you have in Taurus, but you have at least one, or you wouldn't be watching this. And so you no doubt understand what I'm talking about. And we still have Jupiter and Uranus in your sign, Taurus, and they're both retrograde, so it can it can be a little different, there we go, for all of you on what and how you are feeling and how this full moon has affected you and could, again, still be affecting you. So Jupiter, again, is retrograde Taurus. It begins the month at 7 degrees, and then by the end of the month, 5 degrees. And then Uranus, Taurus retrograde, it begins the month at 20 degrees and then ends at 19 degrees. And so, let's see. Okay, that's all I will say about that. Okay, we have the new moon that is going to be in Scorpio, so it's going to oppose anything that you have in Taurus, and that will be on the 13th, and it will be 20 degrees, 44 minutes. So you might want to check and see what your degrees and what planet is opposing this new moon. Full moon is going to be on the 27th, and that will be in Gemini, 4 degrees, 51 minutes. We still have retrograde Chiron in Aries, and it will be 15 degrees all month long. And then we also still have retrograde North Node in Aries. And we have a big deal going on for all of us, because this month Mars is in Sagittarius, and that means it is in a hard aspect, a hard square to transiting Saturn and transiting Neptune. So the first part of November is going to be affected with Mars squaring transiting Saturn, and that is a close square. So Mars is at 4 degrees beginning of the month, and by the end of the month it will be 26 degrees. Well, Saturn is 1 degree, and by the end of the month it'll be 3 degrees. So the first part of November, we're going to see things happening out in the world and possibly personally, depending on what your natal wheel is. But in any case, Saturn, transiting Saturn and transiting Mars is going to be explosive. So Saturn has to do with authority figures, Mars has to do with taking action and speaking, doing, whatever that means for Mars, but it's going to be at odds. So Saturn authority figures are going to be at odds with Mars, and so we could see some very explosive interactions. Let's just say that, interactions in the world in the first part of November. And then the second part of November is going to be a closer square with Mars and Neptune. And so Neptune has to do with fantasy, illusion, deceit. And again, Mars is that action, very passionate, and it's gonna let you know, and in a very physical way, how it feels. So very explosive, very energetic, and a very passionate, stern, and it's fire, because Sagittarius is fire sign. So it's just going to be very, very fiery, very, very emotional, high intense emotions going on. So again, truths are coming out. And so Neptune, with Neptune there and Saturn, truths are coming out to where we've been deceived. Let's say the collective we thought was the truth. And so Mars is coming out and going to be very expressive about the feelings of being lied to, being deceived, very passionately telling the truth as opposed to, so bringing reality to Neptune, fantasy, bringing that reality in and showing all. So it's going to be very interesting the second half. Okay, so last but not least, we have Pluto in Capricorn, and it is direct now, and it begins the month at 28 degrees and then ends at 29 degrees. Okay, so let's start with this deck for you, Taurus, and if this reading isn't right for you, that's okay. You might want to try your moon, your rising sign, or your north or south nodes of the moon, or several of them, maybe even all of them, to assist you in getting a more rounded view of what's going to happen specifically for you this month. Okay, so Taurus, sacred reverence, it's number 47, and that adds up to be number 11, which is a master number. And so maybe you've been seeing 11s, or maybe you're going to be seeing 11s. Maybe you want to check and see what that means. And you want to pay attention to what you were feeling, what you were thinking about, what's going on in your environment when you see 11. It could be 1111 for some of you. And I'm being drawn to the key, and then there's a heart. So the key to your heart is going to be opened this month, is what I got for some of you. Or you are going to find the key to your heart so that you can unlock what truly enriches you, fills you up emotionally. And it could also feel heaven sent. I was drawn to the stars. It could feel like a miracle. Like you're being blessed by the universe, because you are Taurus. And maybe you have Pisces in your chart. You don't have to, but that just came into my mind. Okay, second is number 17, and that breaks down into an 8. And 17, okay, so I just did Aries, so you could also have Aries in your chart, and 17, the number 17, it was a different card, but it was 17, and so that could be significant, especially if you have something important planet in your chart, Aries. So the number 17 is definitely going to be significant. The storyteller. Yes, Taurus, you have a story to tell, or maybe some of you are in the middle, or you will begin writing down this story of yours, this important information, and physically making it into a book for some of you. And I'm also drawn to the feathers, so some of you could be seeing feathers this month, and that is a sign from the universe about this key to your heart. Something is going to unlock the key unlock your heart, and I just got to, going to be overflowing with love and abundance, loving abundance, or an abundance of love and gratefulness. I just got too. I was drawn to my sign over there, grateful. You're going to be very grateful. You're going to be very thankful for whatever this is. Some of you could be signing a contract as well. I'm drawn to the ink. There's the ink right there. So you could physically be signing a contract, and this is something that is very positive for you. And I just got the words signed, sealed, and delivered. Rose petals, so roses, or this, if you smell the fragrance of rose, that could be a passed over loved one that is just giving you a blessing, that's a sign. They're trying to convey to you a blessing that's coming to you, or something they're wanting to tell you, that they're there for you. Maybe someone, I'm just getting a specific Taurus person that has possibly recently had a loved one pass over to the other side, and that is, when you smell that rose smell, it's going to be significant. Maybe it was significant to your loved one, or it's significant to you in some way, and they are using that rose fragrance as to get in contact with you and let you know that they are there, they hear you. And I also got their blessing you, or that there is a blessed event coming your way. Something, again, I was getting a whole bunch of messages, but so it's not necessarily for everyone. And look at that, there's another key. So there's something about a key. Maybe some of you are going to find an old key. These are they both look very similar, very similar, very similar. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a key here in this corner, and then there's a key right here. Something very significant for someone or some of you about a key. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards and see what else we can get for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know about these keys, about what is unlocking for them, unlocking their heart? Let's get some more details for Taurus, please. Oh, okay. That one, well, look at that. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, some abundance. You are really going to be blessed with abundance in some area of your life. Now, you're being highlighted. You're being gifted something from the universe. Maybe some of you are going to gain an inheritance from that loved one that passed on. I just got they're leaving you their fortune or their home or whatever they felt to be of value, they are leaving it to you. I also got a picture of a dog. Maybe someone inherited their animal because they knew, of course, that you would take good care of it, and that the animal also would love you like they were loved by the animal. And this could be related to the rose fragrance, possibly, is what I'm getting. Okay. Material work. This is the Three of Pentacles. You've been waiting for a sign. You've been desiring illumination or an answer to your question or what you've been perplexed about. You're going to receive it. And some of you, I'm getting that maybe you're desiring an authority figure in some way, a professional or someone with whatever you are working with or desiring an answer from. So you've been seeking some type of person that is knowledgeable in this area that you are desiring a question for. And what I'm getting is you're going to find that right person that's going to be able to answer and bring to light something that that you don't know about and that you need answers to. And I'm getting that it's someone, you need someone that you can respect. You need someone that in your eyes is respectable in that field or endeavor. I just got to whatever this answer that you're needing. You're going to find it. You're going to find that person, or they're going to find you. Number 9. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. And maybe it has to do with some of you are going to get this large fortune, literally, money, and here again, money, very prosperous, and so you are going to need to know how to keep it safe, how to properly, yes, safeguard this new fortune that is coming to you. Again, it could be an inheritance, it could be a settlement. But it doesn't have to be, again, this is a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. But you will get that information. But you're going to be sitting pretty, is the words I got. Again, whatever this is, because abundance is, it's something physical, it's something tangible. But you are going to be abundant in that. And I'm getting to, you're going to be able to relax and enjoy life. It's going to take you out of that lack. And so you can relax, you can breathe, and you can rest and enjoy. Yes, again, your heart opening. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what else? What else? Okay, so let's get these cards. And this will be the last card before I end your reading. Okay, Taurus. What else can we tell Taurus? What can they expect for November? Besides all this abundance. Wow, okay. That was different. Getting cards coming out different this month. Definitely. Okay, Divine Masculine. So there's action. Divine Masculine has to do with physical action taking. So you're going to be taking action with something. And you're going to have the ability and the passion and the desire and the energy to do whatever this is that you must take action on, that you are choosing to take action on, that's coming towards you, that you... some of you are going to be forced to take action on, but you're going to have the energy to do it, and you're gonna have the power and the passion to be able to do that. And I just got, for some of you, it's to pull this off, whatever that means. And it's number 32 that breaks down into a 5. And I see this like the Wheel of Fortune, though. So again, this is something very fortunate for you. Even if you're being pushed to have to take action, this is going to be something very good for you. It's going to turn out very positive for you, even if it doesn't feel like it in the beginning. Even if it's hard to get those wheels turning, or maybe that's what you've been waiting for, is the wheels have been not turning, and so now this month it's a go, is what I just got. Okay, 3, channeling. You're very intuitive this month. That is increased, and so the information you're receiving it will come to you on getting a lot easier than it has, or easy, as long as you take the time to be in solitude with yourself so that you can receive, because you are more open now, Taurus, to receiving information, messages from the other side, from the universe, from your higher self. So you are really in tune, is what I got this month, Taurus, having to do with your channeling abilities and being able to receive, send and receive. So also I'm getting, be very consciously aware of what you are thinking about and the energy, the emotion that you're putting behind that, because you are very powerful. And so, of course, you want it to be positive, because the negative will come back and bite you. Okay, so Taurus, I hope this has helped you. Until next time.